Great, so here's the plan while we're waiting on Solo to get navigation. So Solo has 11 satellites, it's locked in. The goal is to use these stock antennas right here, execute a mission which you'll be seeing on your screen now, and on that mission Solo is supposed to do that without losing signal. Last time I was here, Solo lost signal. If I lose signal on this big open park whilst doing this mission, I'll switch to the ALFAS, these guys over here. If the ALFAS don't do the trick, sorry guys, I'm taking the risk on the GPS upgrade on both the remote and on Solo over here. If I can't execute a simple mission in a big, huge, massive open field. Okay, so I have my mission. It's one of my first missions. I'm going to upload it to the drone. I'm hoping that Solo receives that mission. I'm turning my GoPro on so I can get a feed. Here we go. I have a good feed over here. Everything looks good. Let me log in on this camera a little bit closer so you can see the feed as it's going on. Now I'm going to arm the drone and have it go into automatic. I'm going to hit record so that it's recording. I'll hit auto and slide and watch Solo do its thing. There goes Solo, guys. I wish I could show you, but I can't. You'll see it from the video feed here. Solo is up, going at 150 feet and executing the mission. Everything looks good. Feed looks good. Solo's off somewhere, doing its thing. It's an autonomous. I have 19 satellites and the signal looks good so far. Last time I had the remote on the floor because I was trying to get a good recording. This time the only difference is I'm holding the remote in my hand and I'm watching Solo do this autonomous mission. I'm down to 2 bars on my signal, up to 3 bars. I mean, this is ridiculous because honestly, I'm going to adjust the antennas a little bit, make sure they're tight. As Solo comes, looks like it's coming more. As you can see, it's executing the mission. I'm at, I think, somewhere around 5, 6, going on 7. Home is 85 feet, 88 feet. I'm still at 4 bars, even though Solo is technically right over me. Taking its video. It's doing its thing. It's nice and steady. Cannot connect to internet through Solo Wi-Fi linked. That's annoying. That's going to mess with my video feed. Controller signal lost. Here we go. Signal recovered. Home. And Solo is returning home at this particular point. And it's coming back to land. Solo was right above me and it lost signal. At 7. Could not complete the mission. It lost signal at 7, guys. I'm standing by this orange paper plane. So Solo's technically right above me and cannot finish this mission. Could not get a proper reception. And that's with the stock antennas. Stock antennas. Don't know if you can see. Stock antennas. Solo's coming home. Pretty close to where it left off. could not complete the mission when the signal was lost. So now I'm going to try to use my Alfa antennas and re-execute this mission and see what happens. Okay, here I am again. I put the Alfa antennas on, as you can see. Solo has 20 satellites, which is excellent. I'm about to arm Solo. There he is, he's armed. I'm going to hit record so I can start recording the footage. I will hit autonomous mode and take a Solo back into the mission. Solo is starting over again with the ALFAS this time, which seem to have a strong signal. Altitude 93 feet. And Solo, as you can see on the screen, is going for waypoint after taking off. Waypoint 1 on schedule. Looks good. Battery flight is 72%, which is still good. This drone can drain a battery, I must say. Part of me wants to play with the gimbal a little bit. There we go. I will angle the gimbal. As you can see, the picture is breaking up a little bit. If this fails, I will be trying it next on my smartphone. The reason being is because this tablet that you're watching right now was not even able to download the Solex app. It was able to download Tower, so it should be able to fly in Tower, but it was not able to download the Solex or the Solo app because it's an old tablet. I did a little modification. Check my older videos and you'll see the way you can put Solo and Solex app on old Android tablets that are running KitKat, I believe. Check back my older videos, and this is what I'm doing now. This is what I'm flying with now. So far I've lost 1 bar. Now I'm up to full bars. Solo is doing its thing. It's flying beautifully. And it's right above me, going towards waypoint 7, where it lost signal the last time. So far so good. Oops, there goes the signal. I'm down to 2 bars. I'm down to 1 bar, and this looks like it's going to drop again as Solo goes. I think when it goes to 7, it's like 400 feet, and that's why it's losing. It's really high. I look up, I can see it. There we go, return home. Same thing, Solo's above me. It has 17 satellites, and here we go. Solo's back home with the ALFAS. I mean, it's right above me. It is right above me. Maybe I need to hold the antenna up so that I can get signal next time this drone is right above me. Could someone tell me? I do believe that with a Wi-Fi card, it's going to solve this problem. Battery at 58%. I don't know what happened to my screen there. It went green, the video screen there. I don't know if you saw that. Needless to say, Solo's coming back home. Incomplete mission with both see if I can catch it coming down. The only thing that I can think of now is to try this with my smartphone, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm back in tower, guys. Solo's armed. I have a video feed over here. I will start recording. And let's go into automatic. Take Solo off. Solo has 52% of battery life. I have 20 satellites, by the way. My phone is a lot smoother, a lot faster, a lot clearer, and holds very good onto the remote. As you can see, I have 48% of battery, 52%, 20 satellites, not missing a beat with the signal. I'm starting to believe it's the Wi-Fi card in the tablet itself, except for I'm losing signal now. Even though it's pointed directly at Solo, I can see Solo. I'm pointing directly at this drone, and still I will adjust these antennas to see if that helps. Still I'm down to 2 bars, which is ridiculous. I hope that we will be able to execute this mission. Let me pull the screen a little bit so you can see a little clearer. Here we go. I'm down to 3 bars. As Solo comes towards me, the bars are supposed to go up. I'm going to try and point these antennas, maybe one down, one up. I'm hoping that Solo will complete this mission. And it's headed, if I remember correctly, to waypoint 7. Well, it looks like the camera is crashed because I'm moving the gimbal, and that seems to be doing nothing at all, which is one of the things. See, I'm moving the gimbal down to the lowest, up to the highest. That seems to not be doing anything. And that's probably because I switched between applications. Oh, here comes Solo. Returning home, altitude 400 feet. I am losing signal every time I fly to 400 feet. It's over. There's no connection with Solo at 400 feet. There's no proper anything with Solo at 400 feet. Even when I change from my tablet to my smartphone. So it's definitely not the tablet, it's definitely not the smartphone. And I don't even want to do a range test, because if 400 feet I'm losing signal right above me, and this is pointless. Solo cannot complete this mission. And something is telling me it doesn't even matter if I change these antennas, which I'm going to do now. I wanted to blame the tablet, but no, I'm not going to blame the tablet. Solo's landing again. And the GoPro, by the way, looks like it's frozen. I can't stop it from recording or start it from recording. I guess that means I have to reset the whole system. So I'm going to reset the entire thing. The drone, the tablet, the smartphone, the remote, the GoPro, all of that stuff. And then start it up back again with the ALFAS and see if there's any difference, right? So bear with me. Solo is now armed. This is supposed to be it. Automatic. Let's go. There goes Solo. One more time. Hopefully we'll get it right. I must say, with the GPS upgrade, it's 21 satellites. It's beautiful. Here we go. I'm down to 1 bar already, and Solo is like right there. Right, so if I have to move now from under the drone when it disconnects, because I'm standing somewhere between 7 and 6. That's where I'm standing, somewhere between waypoint 6 and 7, as you can see on your screen. If I have to move, then when I do decide to try this move, let me see if I can operate the gimbal, no problems. Yeah, no problems with the gimbals thus far. I'm down to 2 bars on this thing, 2 bars on this thing. I don't know how you want me to point it away. I'm tilting it, all kinds of stuff. Oh, Solo has lost signal at waypoint number 3 going on to waypoint number 4. Signal recovered. Battery at 89%. Of course it's eating battery. It just lost signal. It's coming back home. At this point, the only thing I can think to do is to try this mission again. It didn't even get to above my head. To the 400 feet, it lost signal. The only thing I can think to do at this point is to switch and go between one alpha antenna and one stock antenna. So I'm going to do that now. Let's pause solo. Let me see. There we go. Going back to start this mission again. Don't want it to land because it's pointless to do this thing all over again. I just changed one alpha. Now I'm using one alpha and one stock antenna, and solo is there. I can see solo in the sky. I mean, it's battery at 80%. Got it. Going for waypoint 5. Now it decides to talk, which is good. Alright. I guess solo just went back and decided, let me finish the mission. Going for waypoint 6. I'm down to 2 bars on this thing. Down to 2 bars on this thing. And I must say, I would like to pull up, I think I'm going to spend the evening pulling up these flight logs, because I'm going to move from under the drone, because waypoint 7 means it's climbing to 400 feet. So I'm moving away from this thing. I'm moving far away, as you can see in the camera, so that solo is not directly under me. I'm down to 3 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars, 4 bars. Solo's up there with 4 bars. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Let me go back. Guided, return home. Why does it keep returning home after 7? Now it's in mode land. No. Mode auto. Go back and finish. I'm pushing you now. Go back and finish this mission. Go back to 7. I'm pointing this up. Battery at 70%. I'm pointing the... Come on, solo. You can do 8. Good. Going for waypoint 9. So when I use this is when I got the best results. Actually, it's holding up pretty decent. Not bad at all. Only 351 feet. So we'll see what happens. I'm having 4 bars. Looks like I'll be flying with 1 alpha and 1 stock antenna, and I won't be standing under the drone because apparently it loses signal under it. There we go. I'm going for waypoint 11. This battery is dying super fast. It's at 65% already. Down to 3 bars. I can hold this up. Down to 2 bars. Where's waypoint 11? It's coming a little bit towards me. Down to 2 bars again. This signal is not good. I'm 660 feet. Altitude 93 feet. This is, as you can see on the screen, everything is on the screen. This is kind of ridiculous. Battery at 60%. Solo's still doing its thing. Controller signal lost. Solo lost connection at 11. And here we go. Signal is at 1. mode return to launch. It doesn't matter what antennas I use. It's a clear sky, it's a clear day. This is ridiculous. Let Solo come and land home and call it a day, because this is not working for me. Doesn't even matter what antennas I use. Wi-Fi upgrade coming. Until then, this drone won't be flying again. Here comes Solo.
Yes guys, back at home and editing this video. So I was frustrated that day, definitely. I'm sure you can see why. Instead of purchasing the Wi-Fi card, I've decided to hold off a bit on that, contact the guys at 3DR Solo and see if there's something I'm missing, something they can help me with or put me on the right track. I've heard rumors about these Wi-Fi cards burning out the boards, and I definitely don't want to do anything to that effect or void my warranty. So I'm just gonna take it one step at a time, fly a backup drone until I get my 3DR all sorted out. Once again guys, I hope this video was helpful. I will be making more videos. Please do subscribe. Thank you for watching, and comment on the section below if you'd like me to make more videos, and tell me what you would like me to make videos about. As you can tell, I love drones, I love flying, and I love doing what I'm doing. Thanks guys, and until next time, I'm X and I'm out.